What? How did I end up here? And I'm late again.
Running late again, Max? Mr. Wilkins won't be happy.
Thanks, Mom. I'll explain later.
Morning, Max. Off to a late start, huh?
Yeah, Mr. Green. Guess I hit snooze one too many times.
Brookhaven has a rich history, filled with stories, some of them quite spooky. Take the old house on Elm Street, for example. Many say it's been abandoned for decades, but... Max, late again? You're setting a new record this week.
Sorry, Mr. Wilkins. I'll work on that.
Maybe he's been out ghost hunting or sleepwalking, who knows?
Max, last night you just vanished. How did you end up at home?
I don't know. I just woke up in my bed. It was like nothing even happened.
This isn't normal. We need to figure out what's going on.
So are you two starting a ghost club or something? Brookhaven's little Ghostbusters?
Charlie, just leave us alone.
Hey, just trying to help. Let me know if you need any ghost stories for your club.
So, ready to hunt some ghosts tonight?
Brookhaven's got enough mysteries to keep us busy. Did you know people say they hear whispers by the old house on Elm Street?
Let's just hope that's all it is. Whispers.
So, tonight's the big bonfire, huh? Are you excited?
Totally. It's like the perfect chance to hear more stories about Brookhaven. You know, the mysteries, the spooky stuff.
Just don't get too carried away, Detective. Remember, they're just stories.
Maybe. Or maybe there's more to this town than we think. They say she just disappeared. One night she walked down Elm Street and nobody ever saw her again. But sometimes, if you're quiet, you can still hear her footsteps.
That's so creepy. Do you think she's still out there?
It's just a story, right?
Seriously? Ghost stories? You guys are acting like we live in some horror movie.
Maybe you're just too scared to believe, Charlie.
Right, keep believing that, but don't come crying to me when reality hits.
Do you think it's her? The woman who disappeared?
Maybe Charlie's right. We're all just scaring ourselves.
Or maybe Brookhaven really is hiding something. Tonight was just the beginning, Max. I feel like there's so much more to uncover here.
Yeah, and maybe it's time we find out what Brookhaven's really hiding.
Mom, hurry up. There's a game today. I can't be late for school.
Relax. We still have a few minutes. Remember, Aunt Martha is coming today. You need to pick her up at 4.
I remember. Eccentric Aunt Martha.
I'll just grab the documents from upstairs and we're go.
This is an important weather alert. A storm is approaching this evening. Residents are advised to stay indoors and prepare for possible power outages. Secure any loose items outdoors and ensure you have emergency supplies at hand. Stay tuned to local updates and above all, remain safe.
Lily, I'm heading out for work today. Aunt Marta's going to spend the whole weekend with you. Be nice to her and don't wear her out with stories about Brookhaven.
Don't worry, Mom. We'll have a great time. See you on Monday.
I love you, Lily.
Love you too.
So your mom's gone for the weekend? Where did she go?
She went somewhere for work. She'll probably be working the whole time. Guess who's coming to visit me for the weekend?
Who?
Aunt Martha, my grandma's sister. A few years ago, I spent the whole summer with my mom at her place. She knows tons of stories about Brookhaven.
That's awesome. Maybe you'll find out something interesting about the house on Elm Street.
I hope so. Come by this afternoon, and maybe we can search the internet for more information about it.
I'll be there at 5. See you then.
Lily, look at you. You've grown into such a beautiful young lady.
Aunt Martha, it's so good to see you. Did you have a good trip?
The town hasn't changed a bit. Feels like the years never passed. How was school?
Oh, Mom's calling.
Hello? I see you're already home. How was the trip, Aunt?
Everything's fine. I arrived without any delays.
I just arrived myself because of the storm. Be careful, it's coming your way. I'm glad everything is okay with you. I need to go now, but I'll get in touch tomorrow.
That must be Max. Can you let him in?
Welcome, Mr. Davis. Good thing you made it before the storm. Come inside. Lily is upstairs.
Good evening, Mrs. Martha. Nice to meet you. How did you know my last name?
Oh, it's obvious. You're Henry's grandson. You have his eyes.
Hey, did you find anything interesting?
Yes, I found some scans of the Brookhaven Chronicles. One of them details the trial of witches sentenced to be burned in the 17th century. The main accused was involved in dark magic affecting the townspeople.
Exciting. Is there anything else in there?
There are, but these scans are of poor quality. From what I managed to read, there were 3 of them, and the main accuser was Tobias Crowley.
Close the window. It's going to rain any second.
Okay, I'm closing it now.
What happened?
It's probably because of the storm. Come on, let's go to the kitchen. We'll probably find some candles there. I heard you're interested in Tobias Crowley.
Do you know him? Have you heard anything about him?
Yes, it's hard not to have heard about him.
Maybe you could tell us something about him? I read about him in connection with the witch trials.
In the 17th century, Brookhaven was a small, isolated village where faith and fear were often intertwined. Among the villagers, there was a group of women knowledgeable in herbal medicine and deeply connected with nature. They helped the sick, delivered babies, and were respected for their wisdom. One of them stood out, Althea Blackwood, known for her exceptional kindness and care for others. Unfortunately, their growing popularity and influence stirred envy among some of the town's influential figures. One of those who harboured a particular resentment towards Althea was Tobias Crowley, an influential and wealthy resident of Brookhaven. Crowley was known for his greed and desire to control every aspect of life in the village. Seeing that Althea and her friends commanded great trust among the townspeople, he began to fear that his authority was at risk. He spread rumours that the women were witches using magic to control people and bring misfortune to the town. Under Crowley's manipulations, the villagers started to fear the women, and tensions in the town rose. Eventually, Tobias convinced the town council to hold a trial. The evidence was fabricated, and witnesses were intimidated. Althea and her friends were found guilty of witchcraft and sentenced to be burned at the stake. Just before her death, Althea said, "The truth will be revealed when the smoke clears and the shadows betray their secrets."
That's an incredible story. Sorry, but my grandpa will be here to pick me up soon.
Hello, Henry.
Martha, it's been a long time since we last saw each other.
Good morning, Brookhaven. The storm has passed and we have beautiful sunshine today. The temperature is 29 degrees. The city is still working on clearing up after yesterday's storm.
Seriously, Grandpa, how do you know all this stuff?
This car is a piece of my youth, just like Martha. We were good friends once.
What, Martha?
This is old story. Hop in, Max. We need to test the car.
Just join in the game. Don't call me up, don't call me down. No, just call me baby. Call me baby. Yeah. Don't write me a letter saying all you care. Don't need no flowers or fancy clothes to wear.
Auntie, why do we need so much food?
It's always good to have a supply. You never know when another surprise storm might come.
Hey, good morning.
Hey.
Morning. I see you've got a lot of groceries. Hop in, I'll drive you home.
Thanks, Henry. I'm glad we ran into you.
Don't tell me why. No, just call me baby.
Maybe you'd like to come in for some tea.
Thank you for the invitation, but we should be heading back. The sun's out after the storm. How about we meet at the beach? What do you say?
Yes!
Woohoo!
Great idea. I'll bake my cupcakes. I haven't made them in ages.
I'll bring a ball.
All right. See you at 4.
I don't care how. We need that plot. That's what I'm paying you for.
Dad, come play with me.
Not now.
Charlie, don't interrupt. Can't you see your dad's busy?
Have you heard about the plans to build a chemical disposal plant near the forest? They're saying that area might be chosen as a new landfill site.
Near the forest. That place is so beautiful.
Apparently, Hartman is behind it.
The apple never falls far from the tree.
All right, Lily, catch this.
Watch out, I've got good aim.
You're right, but I'm the beach game champion.
Remember when we used to sneak off to the old cinema? You always knew how to talk me into those crazy ideas.
And we'd always come back just in time so no one would notice.
Martha, tell me, why didn't you return to town after college?
Henry, let's not dig up the past. It's time to head home.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, Max. How was the day?
I haven't had that much fun in a long time.
I can tell. You look really happy today.
Mr. Henderson, we just need your signature. I advise you not to make a scene.
I won't sign. This is my home, my whole life.
Things can change. Either you sign, or we'll find other ways. Farewell.
Just take me home and call me baby. Call me baby.
I'm on my way. I should be home this afternoon. I've missed you so much.
See you later. Drive safely.
Can you stare? Is this something that you like? I can feel you glare. Sorry.
I need ambulance.
Goodbye. And yes, I know you chose, but I will not put up a fight.
Today, the residents of Brook Haven are gathering at the proposed landfill site to protest against a project they believe threatens both the environment and public health. The mayor has yet to release an official statement. We will keep you updated as the situation unfolds.
I know he's there. Silence him. I've got enough problems already.
How's it going, losers?
Buzz off. Lily, I talked to Grandpa about the Crowley family. He told me that Mr. Anders, who owns the antique shop, has loads of information about Brookhaven. He's an old friend of Grandpa's. We have to check it out.
Definitely.
Good morning, Lily. Please grab your things and come with me.
Is something wrong?
Lily, your mum was in an accident.
What? How is she?
She's in the hospital. We'll head there right now.
Doctor, how's my mom?
Her condition is stable, but we need to run a few more tests.
Lily, I'll stay to take care of you both. Don't worry.
Thank you, Auntie.
Lily, how are you?
Dad, I'm worried about Mom.
She'll be all right. I spoke with the doctor.
I'm glad Aunt Martha will stay with us.
I'll try to come back as soon as I can. Take care, honey.
Bye, Dad.
Look at this, Lily. The Hartmans took over all the Crowley lands.
That's intriguing. I think the Hartman family is hiding even bigger secrets.
Mr. Anders, do you have anything else on the Crowley history?
Unfortunately, no. Someone went to great lengths to make sure those documents are missing. But I have a friend in Linton who might dig up something for you.
We need to check it out.
Thanks, Mr. Anders. I'll wait for your call.
We're here at the proposed landfill in Brookhaven, where locals have gathered to voice their opposition to the project. Behind me, you can see the machinery ready to start, though for now they remain idle. The atmosphere is tense, and city officials have yet to respond. The protesters are determined to stay until they're heard. We'll continue to update you live.
I found something that will interest you. Hartman. Oh, he was a cunning man, no doubt. After the witch trials, he used the chaos to his advantage. The Crowleys thought they held all the power, but Hartman had other plans.
What exactly did he do?
He betrayed Crowley. He used secret agreements that Crowley signed in desperation, not realizing Hartman was plotting behind his back. Hartman stirred up anger among the townsfolk, convincing them the Crowleys were exploiting their labor and resources. The people sided with him.
And what happened next?
The Crowleys perished in a fire. Hartman took it all. Homes, lands, influence. That's how he became the most powerful man in Brookhaven. That's the tragic end of that betrayal.
Thank you, Mr. Anders. That clears up a lot.
Martha, your turn. Throw it harder.
Come on, she always throws too softly.
Oh, sorry. I'll go get it.
What's going on here? What did you do?
It's not my fault. We were just playing ball.
Liar. Playing ball? What ball?
It wasn't me, it was Martha.
I didn't do anything. Do you hear the whispers?
I told you not to hang out with them.
Are the whispers the guardians of our town, warning us about something, or do they possess a destructive power? It's a question that may forever remain unanswered.
Auntie, did you hear those whispers yesterday? No one's talking about anything else.
Lily, it's not the first time I've heard them. When I was your age, there was a fire at the Hartman family house. Henry, young Hartman, and I were there. The fire was preceded by the same whispers we heard yesterday.
You've never said this before. No one has.
After the fire, old Hartman, terrified of flames, built a stone house. But he didn't live there for long. He went mad, and his wife, unable to endure his obsession, moved out with the children to another home. That stone house still stands empty to this day. They say the spirit of deranged Hartman still lingers there.
You know, yesterday Max and I found out that the Hartmans took over the Crowley lands. This has to be connected.
You wanted to see me?
Victor, I can't do anything more for you. The media's all over this. People are protesting.
I pay you to handle this.
There's nothing I can do. I'm under pressure from above. The landfill project is off the table. You need to drop this.
Then you'll resign today and I'll win the election myself to take care of it.
You'd better be careful. Detective Scott is already asking questions about you.
Hi, Anne. You're looking good.
Thanks, Henry. Always so kind. It's so good to be home. I need to get some sleep.
Take care, Anne. Get better soon. See you later.
Henry, wait up. Did you hear those whispers last night? They were just like the ones before the Hartman house fire.
Yeah, I heard them. They're terrifying. Martha, I had a dream today. It was about the day of the fire. Everything felt exactly like it did back then.
All those memories are flooding back. Remember when you asked me why I never came back to town?
I always thought it had something to do with the Hartmans.
They ruined my life in Brookhaven. They made sure I never felt welcome here. They didn't want me around, and I didn't even do anything.
Good morning, Detective. What brings you here?
Good morning, Mr. Hartman. Do you have a moment? Mr. Hartman, how did you manage to convince Mr. Henderson to sell the land for the landfill?
Everyone has their price. Money talks, even with someone like Henderson.
After signing the contract, Mr. Henderson disappeared. Do you know anything about that?
Probably enjoying himself somewhere, spending his money. I've had no contact with him. This has been lovely, but I need to wrap this up. Duty calls.
I understand. We'll be in touch.
We need to handle this quickly. Scott's snooping around, he was there.
Don't worry, boss. Everything's under control.
Thanks for getting me out of the house. I really needed this.
Anytime.
Max, I talked to Martha today. She told me about the fire at the Hartman house. She and Henry witnessed it.
What?
They heard the whispers back then, just like we did yesterday, and in the house on Elm Street. I can't stop thinking about it. I'm sure Althea is sabotaging the Hartmans' plans, and it's not the first time.
Lily, I want to show you something.
Althea? Althea? Althea?
Hartman, listen up. I'm heading out to finalize the deal in Linton. If it works out, I won't have to stay in this dump any longer. Keep an eye on my business while I'm gone. I'll be back in a few days.
Yes, Mr. Crowley.
Winter is coming. We don't have the money to buy warm clothes for the kids.
Soon that's going to change, you'll see.
Hartman, what are you doing here? How's my business?
I'm coming to you with a proposal.
Hartman coming to me with a proposal? You must be joking.
You'll give me your land here in Brook Haven.
Are you joking? Hartman, remember who you're talking to.
Did you know they're opening a new beauty salon in Brookhaven soon? I can't wait.
I heard it's going to be super exclusive.
I might as well move in there.
What's behind your sudden decision to step down as the mayor of Brookhaven?
Family matters are preventing me from continuing my term. With regret, I must bid farewell to politics.
Who will be running in the upcoming election then?
The candidates will be announced later today.
Could it be that you're scared of the fire and the whispers in Brookhaven?
I have nothing more to say on that matter.
Max, I'll be home late today. Because of the election, I have to prepare the city's financial budget report.
Don't worry about me, Mom. I'll be with Lily all day.
In that case, have a great day, and wish me luck.
You'll do great, Mom.
I had such a strange dream today. Althea, the one from your story, Auntie, appeared in it.
Althea, the one I'm thinking of?
You know that story, Mom?
Well, not much, but I have a college friend, Nathan, who was really into it at one point. He was even working on an article about it. He once told us he met a woman who said Althea had appeared in her dream, but later she refused to talk about it because no one believed her.
But you believe me, right?
Of course, sweetheart, we believe you.
Mom, I need to meet him. Call him, please.
All right, Lily, I'll call him later.
I need to tell Max everything.
This just in, the candidates for the position of Brookhaven mayor have been announced. Competing for the role are James Nerton, the fire chief, Victor Hartman, a local entrepreneur, and Caroline Brown, the public school principal.
Hey, Max.
Hi, what's this meeting with Nathan about?
We don't have time. I'll explain everything when we get there. Nathan is waiting for us.
Welcome. Anne mentioned you wanted to see me.
My mom told me that you used to be interested in the story of Althea and the Crowley family.
Yes, that story always intrigued me, but over time I let it go.
Did you know that the Hartman family took over the Crowley estates?
Really? I don't know how I missed that information.
Thanks to our antiquarian, we found documents from Linton confirming that everything the Crowleys owned was taken over by the Hartmans. There are no documents about it left in Brookhaven.
Interesting. I wonder how that happened.
I had a dream about Althea. She showed me that Hartman killed Crowley. He ambushed him and struck him with an axe. Then he forged the documents and became the owner of the entire estate.
That's why Hartman can't become the mayor of Brookhaven.
I'll take this to the editor-in-chief. We need to make this public. He can't win the election. Boss, I've got a solid story that explains the recent events in town.
I'm listening. What is it?
I spoke with a friend's daughter who, along with her friend, uncovered records linking the Crowley and Hartman families. We need to do a report on this.
You know Hartman is our station's main sponsor. We're not running anything against him. End of discussion.
But it's our responsibility to...
Nathan, here's some friendly advice. Leave Hartman alone. You don't want to lose your career over some kids' stories. Focus on the election coverage. I didn't know Hartman's company won most of the public tenders this year. All the old contracts have been amended to much higher amounts, completely unprofitable for the town.
The mayor himself handled that.
According to the records, the town's budget is already deep in the red, and the invoices haven't even been paid yet. Recently, a large deposit was made to the town's account, and it disappeared into some private account. We need to report this to the inspector.
Dad, what if you don't win the election?
Son, I will win. No doubt about it.
I repeat, come to a stop. All units. Occupants are attempting to flee on foot. Pursuit on foot. Pursuit on foot. Pursuit on foot. Over.
10-4, we got a man running around in a vehicle. Over. 10-4, send somebody over.
Walk up in the spot, it be like, whoa. In the spot, it be like, whoa. Walk up in the spot, it be like, whoa. Walk up in the spot, it be like, whoa. Yeah, whoa. Bitch just said it's up, it's on the floor. He claimed that he faithful, he a hoe. Every time I pop out, they be screaming out like, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hey everyone, this is the final episode of Brookhaven Chronicles. Thank you for all your support. Don't forget to give us a like and let us know in the comments if you want a season 2. And now check out some of your comments. We've chosen the best ones.
Dang, I didn't expect it to be this good.
I can't wait. I hope it will be longer like the previous.
This is exactly what I needed.
I like this series. Each episode is made better and better.
Guys, did you know I have an A380?
And now, into the episode.
All right, let's get started. What can you tell us about Victor Hartman's activities?
I don't know what you're talking about. I just did what I was told to do.
We don't have all day. You know you're not walking out of here unless you start cooperating. Tell the truth, or you'll take the fall for everything. Hartman isn't going to save you.
Okay. Hartman had deals with the previous mayor. They rigged tenders, forged documents. Everything was set up so Hartman could take control of the town.
With an overwhelming majority of votes, the new mayor of Brookhaven is Victor Hartman.
Thank you, people of Brookhaven, for your trust. This is a new chapter for all of us.
Hartman as mayor? This is a scandal.
The challenges ahead are great, but together we will build a better future for Brookhaven.
Let's start from the beginning. What was your relationship with Hartman? Hartman threatened that something would happen to my family if I didn't cooperate. I had no choice. What kind of threats? At first, they were just suggestions, but later, he sent me photos of my kids at school. He said he knew where they studied, where they spent their free time. I had to do what he told me. So you started rigging tenders in his favor? Yes, every tender, every contract, everything had to go according to his plan. Hartman controlled my every move. How did Hartman ensure you stayed compliant? He sent me reminders. He wanted me to remember he had power. Do you have any proof of these threats? Emails or recordings? Yes, I kept everything. Emails, messages, recordings of our conversations. I just didn't have the courage to stand up to him. These pieces of evidence and your testimony will be enough to bring Hartman down. Victor Hartman, under the authority of an arrest warrant, you are being detained for corruption and criminal threats.
This is ridiculous. I just won the election.
We have solid evidence of your crimes, including threats against the former mayor's family.
This is a political witch hunt. You've got nothing.
We'll see what we've got in court. Please come with us, Mr. Hartman.
It's time to go, Mr. Hartman.
Martha, I'm going to miss you. Remember, you can always come back.
Thank you, Henry. I'll cherish our walks and conversations.
Auntie, I'm going to miss you. Promise you'll visit us soon.
I promise, Lily. And remember, you can always call me.
Martha, thank you for everything you've done for us. Take care of yourself.
Anne, I'm just as grateful for every moment we've spent together.
It was so nice getting to know you. We'll miss you.
Thank you, Max. Be happy, my dear ones. I love you all.
My body
Brookhaven is a town full of mysteries and stories, but above all, it's a place where life goes on.
Ordinary days bring extraordinary tales, and every new chapter is a chance for something better.